7 months ago, I challenged you guys to subscribe to make me farm cakes. In the end, I had to obtain 1,451 cakes in survival Minecraft. So I spent the next 3 months grinding, and at the end, I promised to make a long form video about the whole story. So this is getting 1,451 cakes in survival Minecraft. So I booted up a new world, and when I spawned in, I quickly found myself in a village, where I got enough food to last for most of the challenge. I also got some other resources such as iron from the golem before I left. My first order of business in this world was beating the game, so I ventured into a cave mining more iron until I reached deep slate level, when I saw my first diamonds of the challenge. I stayed in the cave until I had full diamond armor and tools, and I was ready to go to the nether. I found a fortress and fought blazes until I had enough rods to get to the end. Then I left in search of pearls. I ended up just grinding for pearls by killing endermen in a warped forest, and soon I had enough to beat the game. I pillared back up to the surface, crafted the Eyes of Ender, and started to search for the stronghold. Soon enough, I had found it, and I dug down, eventually finding the portal room. I set my spawn and jumped in. I scaled up one of the largest towers and started shooting the rest of the crystals, before fighting the dragon when they were all destroyed. I eventually killed it, beating the game in about an hour and a half. My goal here was to get to the outer end island so I could get shulker boxes in order to efficiently store the cake. Since the number I needed was only 7 away from a double chest full of shulkers, I decided to collect 54 boxes. I collected the dragon egg before I left, and went through the gate to the outer end islands. I explored the area until I found an end city, where I started killing shulkers for their shells. I explored the city until I drained it of all its shulkers, and had looted all the chests before I left to find another one. The next city I found had an end ship, so I looted that, getting an elytra and dragon head, which is where I ended the first stream. Picking up in part 2, I continued exploring end cities. Eventually, when I had all the shulker shells I would need, I found an end gateway returning to the main island and going through the portal. I broke my bed and went back through to return to spawn, where I ended part 2. In the beginning of the third stream, I started to explore the overworld, grabbing some nearby sugarcane to make a farm. I gathered some seeds to lure a flock of chickens I found, gaining more along the way, until I found myself in a village where I decided to set up base. I crafted all the shulker boxes and put them into a chest, giving myself all the storage I would need throughout the challenge. I then started creating the farms I would need, making a temporary sugarcane farm along the coast. I set up 3 chambers, which I filled with chickens that would lay all of the eggs that I would need for the cakes. I then got to work digging dirt so I could build a wheat farm floating on the ocean. I built a large square out of dirt and started to fill it in, making sure to leave water holes to hydrate the farmland. Once that was finished, I tilled the soil for the wheat farm. I then built an outer ring around the wheat farm and moved my sugarcane over, before planting all the seeds I currently had. I soon finished the outer ring of sugarcane and obtained a cow for milk. It was at this point, about 6 hours into the challenge, that I crafted my first cake. Now that we've finished the sugarcane farm, we can start Bang! First cake! I gathered more seeds and finished planting the wheat farm. I continued to craft more cakes, filling almost 3 out of 54 shulkers by the end of the third stream. The next day, I came back and decided to build a second ring out of sugarcane, as my wheat farm currently outproduced just the one ring. I finished placing the sugarcane in the second ring, crafted some more cakes, and went to AFK until the crops grew for stream 5. Easy. Oh. Okay, so apparently we do get entity crammed. Everything's fully grown. Besides that one. Oh, and I guess a couple of them aren't. How am I gonna get down from here? Crazy jump. With my crops fully grown, I spent a good portion of the stream harvesting, replanting, and crafting cakes. But soon, ironically, in the challenge where my whole goal was to get over 1,000 cakes, I was running out of food. I'm starving. Like, I have no food, guys. I have no food. I went out to get food from the wild, but mobs weren't spawning fast enough, so I decided just to kill all the chickens in my egg contraption, as I already had enough eggs to finish the challenge. I cooked up my chicken and crafted a few more cakes, ending the day being a bit over the third of the way done. For part 6, I didn't AFK off stream, so the crops weren't fully grown. I harvested what I could and crafted some cakes, being almost halfway through the challenge by the end of the stream. I also ended up putting some eye trims on my armor. The process continued in parts 7, 8, and 9, harvesting and crafting more cakes until I was finally nearing the end of the challenge. But we're quite close. We got 3 shulkers left to do. In the finale, I purposefully didn't AFK off stream because I was so close to the goal that I wanted the last part to have more of a build up. It still ended up going really fast though. I ended up using all the bone meal I had stored throughout the challenge by composting my extra seeds to get all the wheat very quickly. I started crafting cakes, but soon I was on the last shulker and crafting the last of the cakes I needed to finish the challenge. And there we go. 1,458 cakes, which is like 7 more than we actually needed. But a full double chest, full of shulker boxes, full of cakes, completed. But since I was bored and wanted the stream to go a bit longer, I decided to get some extra cakes and fill up my whole inventory as well. Done it. Not only do we have the full inventory, or full double chest of shulker boxes of cakes, we also have the full inventory of cakes. We did it. We finished the challenge. Well, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out. And if you're new here, I appreciate you checking out the channel. Stay tuned for more videos coming in the future. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.